Like someone who doesn't force the door in my guarded chest. Didn't feel at war anymore. You never promised magic, no grand design to prove, just the steady way you stayed, with nothing left to improve. I had learned to hold my breath, to expect the ground to shake, but you looked at my fear like something safe to face. You said love isn't a trophy, it's built in ordinary days, not in loud confessions, but in consistent ways. I used to mistake intensity for something true and deep, but calm never felt this safe, never this easy to keep. If I stumble, you don't leave, you don't turn away in pride. You move closer to the truth and stand right by my side. A shining chain, I choose you today, again and again. Stay if your love respects me, if your hands don't negotiate my worth. If you leave, I won't break. I know what I deserve. I can't love without losing who I've grown to be. I still belong to me. I don't wanna guess your science or survive on signs that speak what we're feeling without reading between lines. If love is meant to grow, it won't demand a fight. It will meet me in the open, in steady looked at me, quieted what I couldn't deny. While the world demanded strength, you showed me how to stand. That caring isn't weakness, it's knowing when to lend a hand. You taught me time is given, not everything is said. That being present matters more than words ahead. When I doubted who I was, you didn't rearrange me. You let me fall and rise until I could see clearly. Real strength isn't loud, sometimes it's staying near when everyone else disappears. Your love never trapped me, it helped me become. It didn't demand perfection, it said you are enough. If I walk with steady steps, if I know how to choose, it's because you believed in me before I had proof. That made you real. You had your fears, but you still chose to feel. When life felt heavy and I didn't know why, your quiet presence was my reply. Your love never trapped me, gave me tools instead. You didn't ask for debt, you gave me steadiness. What I am today didn't grow by chance, it grew in the shelter of your silent stand. That never arrived, turned silence into hope, just to feel alive. I kept explaining simple things to avoid what I knew. Distance doesn't argue, it just tells the truth. It wasn't lack of love, it was staying too long, calling it patience when it felt wrong. I glorified small gestures flowers like they were gold, took all the blame so I wouldn't feel alone. But love isn't chasing what doesn't remain, it's not shrinking your voice to soften someone's shame. Today I see it clearly, what I refuse to face. When affection is begged for, it erases your place. I wasn't too much, I was just misplaced. Not asking for miracles, just steady embrace. I don't lose value because you couldn't stay. I am not less loved because you walked away. If you can't meet my eyes, if you can't stand your ground, leaving isn't revenge, it's self-respect found. Wasn't easy, it wasn't pride, it was choosing honesty over what I idealized. You don't just lose a person, you lose a dream as well. But staying where love thins out is its own quiet hell. Not every bond explodes, some simply fade. And knowing when to step back is strength, not escape. I don't need promises, I need what is real. Half-hearted love isn't something I'll heal. This is clarity, not everyone can love with consistency. I learned it late, but I learned it whole. Boundaries protect the heart and the soul. I walk away steady, no anger, no fight. If you ever learn to love clean, we might meet in the light. If not, I remain whole, and that is non-negotiable. There were mornings, getting up was enough. Not because life was empty, just because it felt rough. Living isn't always a celebration loud. Sometimes it's simply not backing down. Not everything worked out the way I planned, but I'm still standing here with steady heads. Life doesn't owe me answers, and I don't know blind faith. We met halfway when I dropped the chase. There were losses I questioned, roads I let go, But some hard turns taught me what I know. Not every wound is pointless, even when it stings. Some awaken courage quietly within. Being here matters, continuing counts. You don't need certainty to move forward now. Today I hold this moment without asking for more. I don't need guarantee to open the door. Life never promised ease, still it gave me ground. I'm still here, still feeling, and that is profound. There were nights I wanted to shut everything down, but something steady kept me around. It wasn't hero strength, it was quiet resolve. Staying present when nothing evolves. Life doesn't explain itself before it unfolds. But staying with it is brave and bold. I don't demand meaning, I let it reveal. Sometimes living is choosing to feel. Today I hold this moment. Today I hold this moment. This moment. Today I hold 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 this moment. Not everything broken will be restored. Staying with myself is its own reward. I remain not by accident, not by disguise. I remain because being alive is already a prize. Rescue me. You just sat beside the storm when everything felt scattered. Your presence felt warm. No speeches, no dramatic lines, no need to impress. You stayed in the ordinary, and that was enough. I learned that real friendship doesn't perform. It lives in the quiet, steady and warm. You know my silences without forcing a sound. You listen without turning my weakness around. You never asked for a better version or a polished disguise. You let me be human in front of your eyes. In a world that competes to be louder or right, your loyalty felt like a soft landing place at night. part of care, telling hard truths because you're aware. We don't compare wounds or measure pain. We just sit in honesty again and again. If someday the road pulls us apart, what was genuine will still leave a mark. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying. We never promised forever, we promised truth. And in a fragile world, that's living proof. Some love doesn't claim you, it walks next to your side. And that kind of presence is something you don't hide. You didn't always say it, and I didn't always see that some forms of love show differently. You led by example, not by display. You were there in the structure, even if words stayed away. I used to measure fiction by what I could hear. Now I understand some love stands in need. There were silences heavy, distances wide, questions I carried and kept inside. I waited for language you didn't know how to use, but growing up surely no one is born knowing what to prove. You gave what you could from what you had known. Even imperfect presence is something to not all stay that way. But forgiveness doesn't need a speech to stay. It doesn't erase what I once liked. It simply stops pulling me back. I take what was given without asking for more. That's growing up, that's grows in the dark. I don't idealize you, I don't accuse, I see you human, and that brings truth. I don't need apology, I don't need repair, I just need your knowledge that you Understanding doesn't erase, it rearranges the past. And what was imperfect no longer has to I didn't arrive untouched, I arrived aware, with healed places and others still there. I love without boundaries, gave more than I knew, learned not without breaking what love shouldn't do. Not everything was fair, not everything was wrong, but every connection shaped where I belong. Some hands held me steady, some didn't remain. I learned not to blame love for someone else's restraint. Love doesn't compete, it doesn't beg to stay. It shows up consistent in quiet ways. Looking back now, without anger or claim, I see every ending taught me my name. Not all love remains, not all love departs. Some open your eyes, some strengthen your heart. This is how I love now, without leaving myself, without shrinking my voice to fit someone else. I don't search to be completed, I walk side by side. The love I choose today doesn't ask me to hide. I love those who meet me with steady regard, who don't confuse intensity with loving heart. I love what is honest, what doesn't perform, what feels like clarity, not emotional storm. Not everything lasts, that doesn't mean loss. Some chapters end, so you don't pay the cost. I don't close my heart, I close what isn't real. doesn't disappear when you learn how to heal. This is how I love now. 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 I don't need promises, I need alignment. I don't need intensity, I need commitment. And if tomorrow shifts, I won't fall apart, because loving wisely still keeps an open heart. I honor what was without holding it tight. I carry the lesson, I release the fight. The love that walks with me doesn't demand disguise. It